Hey guys, um, sorry I haven't done my reviews. I was going to do my movie collection, my Blu-ray, but when I did it, apparently it was 25 minutes, and that was just part of it. I'm gonna try to redo it tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And my surprise I've been promising is gonna be in there. Anyways, tonight I'm just doing a quick little movie review for a movie probably most of you, if not all of you, have not heard of before. It happens to be a Russian movie, so it's in Russian. But it does have English subtitles. It is called I Am Dragon. Though in Russia it's called He is Dragon. Um, it's basically, not to give too many spoilers, because it is a good movie, you gotta watch it, about a dragon, pretty much. And in a way, it also teaches us to try to figure out where our traditions came from. Like, since part of it involves wedding traditions. Where our traditions came from, like, the whole something borrowed, something blue, something new, something old. You know, where all that came from, the garter belt, the bouquet, where all these traditions came from. Kind of makes you wonder about that. Because at the start of the movie, I'm not going to tell you how, like, it ends or anything, but, basically about these girls in a very old village. I'm thinking a few hundred to like 1,000 years ago, I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell with Russia. But, they're being prepared to be a sacrifice to a dragon. And, you know, people are crying. These girls are, like, sad because they know one of them, at least, is going to die. And one of the girls happens to have a guy who loves her, which does play an important part in the story later. Not for these two, but for later in the story about other things. And he tries to save her, but he can't. The girls get sent out on this boat, or in these boats, little boats with stuff. And I want to say like priestess or something like this. Their version of priestess are singing a song that calls the dragon. Because to keep the dragon from killing them, I guess, they give him a girl every so often. Like once a decade, I think it is. And when they call him or do the song, the dragon comes, picks a girl, and he happens to pick the girl that has the guy who loves her. And then he ends up following the dragon, kills the dragon, but it's too late, he can't save the girl. Yeah, he still ends up marrying someone else, because later in the story, the main bulk of the story, is a few years later, at least like maybe 50 years later, I think, where it's princess or duchess. They use two different terms. The youngest daughter of a duke or something. I don't know what he is. She's getting married to the grandson of the guy who killed the dragon. And the ceremony, tradition, ritual, whatever, that was used to call the dragon and give the sacrifice became part of a wedding ceremony, because they call them dragon brides. Now it's not a dragon bride, it's just a bride. Anyways, she's going through her stuff. The grandson's doing his part, and for years they hadn't sang the song, but he wanted the song sang, probably because it's supposed to be his grandfather kind of thing, a tribute. And they accidentally call another dragon. So yeah, she gets taken by the dragon, and it's basically her story with the dragon. Though, little twist, The dragon is also a human who's was born in human form but has a dragon inside him, basically. He switches forms. He doesn't control the dragon. He tries to, but he can't. And the reason why they haven't seen him ever before then was he found a way to kind of contain the dragon when it's loose. But because he wasn't expecting the song, he didn't get time to control the dragon or contain it, and that's how she ended up there. Now, I'm not going to tell you the rest of it, because if you really want to know, it is an interesting story. I really liked it. Go watch it. Just remember, it is in Russian. I tried to watch part of the English translated version, where they speak in English, but with how they talk, it just doesn't fit. Just better in Russian. And if you watch it the first time, yeah, you'll be watching the subtitles a lot, but if you watch it more than once, you already know some of it, so you can actually watch the movie better. Still, good movie. For what it is, I would give it about an 8.5 to almost a 9. Because there are a little bit of cheesy parts, but come on. Most movies have cheesiness in them somewhere. Even the really good blockbusters have parts where you're just like, okay, I want to go to sleep during this part. But, it's really good. And, like I said, really interesting. Let's see if I can find my picture of it. Give it a bit. This kind of gives him a better clue of him and the dragon. And it's got a little creature in there that's kind of like his pet, I guess you could say. And at first, you're not sure that it's pet till later. But it's a really interesting little creature. It acts all tough, aggressive, and stuff. Best way to describe what it looks like, if you ever watched Madagascar, the lemur that's the sidekick of the king, kind of looks like him, but thinner. Like something in between those two. I don't know what it is exactly, but he's a very cute creature. Anyways, yeah, I would recommend it. It's a good movie. And if you don't mind foreign films with subtitles, there you go. So before I go, I kind of want to do a little challenge. Not exactly a challenge, but something fun to do. I want to kind of do a name game, you might say. Take the first letter of your name. Your real name, not your screen name. Mine starts with an S. Name a mythical creature and a real creature. First one's the real creature. I would go with a snake, because my first name starts with an S. And for a mythical creature, a Seelie, which is some kind of form like a mermaid, but not. It's a seal that can take its skin off, become human. They just have to get back in their skin. If they lose it, they're pretty much stuck as a human. But there's a little thing. Just comment down below the first letter of your name, a real creature that has it, real life creature, and the second one, a mythical creature that could be real, could not. It doesn't matter. It's just like a fantasy one. Anyways, don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Give a big thumbs up. And I will see you guys tomorrow when I start my Blu-ray collection. Have a good night.